Hey, what's up, everyone? Stock Catcher. Hope everybody having a great weekend. It's the weekend. Hope everybody's relaxing and recharging, right? Because I think this coming week is gonna be insane, guys. There's gonna be a lot of volume, a lot of hype, and a lot of fun. You remember last week, ATNF? That one was over 1,000% ripper, Black Swan. We caught that thing, over 1,000% ripper from $1 area, and then now, after that, it was a BSLK. That stock just ended up ripping almost 700%. And there was multiple stocks that ended up ripping 100%, 200%. So I think this week is going to almost guarantee, I think it's going to be really nice. So I hope everybody's ready and just relaxing, just recharging, right? And if you're not part of the team, I recommend you join the team, subscribe, like the video, and comment, guys. It helps grow the community even bigger. And I really like how positive the community is and it's just growing, right? I really like how everybody's just trying to help each other, and I like it a lot. So first stock, these stocks are not in any order, which one's better as usual in my videos. I just put them in random order. So first one will be BBAI. This one, AI stock. I made many videos on it in the past, right? This stock is very popular. And I said clearly that time during the earnings time, right? The stock actually made a pretty dramatic sell-off. And then I mentioned that in the next day, I made a video on it. Actually, I said that was kind of an overreaction in my opinion. Because this stock in the AI state is just going to grow, in my opinion, in the future. It's not going to stop like this year or just pretty much cease, right? They're not going to cease to exist. So this stock just made a really nice rally back up, and its technical wise is starting to look really nice as well as steadying up on the extended time frame. This stock actually yesterday, very recently, had really nice news. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the Big Bear, BBI, and Narval Holding launching AI-powered cargo security management solution in Panama. They're reaching out more global, worldwide impact, right? Compared to any other small caps, right? On top of that, this stock had record-ending cash balance of $391 million, right? This stock has big backlog, nearly $400 million in government contract. And the earnings was kind of an overreaction in my opinion. And as you saw by the price action, buyers were just eating that dip up. They're just gobbling it up. So I hope people doing really good on BBI. So next one will be CODX, Codx. This one, Code Diagnostic. I mentioned as a potential swing trade idea yesterday, right? And actually, to still have small size, I'm swinging it. The reason I like the stocks, because remember in the past, right? These bio pennies, they're really small, like IXHL. Remember PSTV? They're making really massive moves up. And this stock fits that criteria, right? This stock actually doesn't have a lot of time left, in my opinion. Where I think the company has to release good PR or try to push, in my opinion, try to make a type of upwards movement, right? So I think this stock also has FDA catalyst as well. And this stock is reaching at those daily consolidation bottom levels. So look really interesting in terms of risk-reward ratio. When it comes to trading, anything, it's all pretty much a risk-reward, right? You want to get in as low as possible and then sell high as possible. You want to basically have as much factors going for you. And I know this stock, CODX, I know I did research on it. This is a COVID play, right? And I know that COVID is not really as hot as it was 5 years ago. And I know that this company also doesn't have a lot of time as well as cash. But again, these are small cap. And I said many videos, and I still stand by it, where 90% of these stocks were trading, even 95%, I think, are, in my opinion, not Apple, Tesla. So as a trader, and my channel is trading, right? It's not investing. I don't make videos on, Nvidia, Apple, talking about Roku. I'm talking about small caps, right? So small cap is just get in, get out, in my opinion. So it doesn't really matter if the company goes bankrupt in 5 months. So if it means that, let's say in a few days, it goes up 20%, 30%, or 50%, and then you just get out, right? And that's pretty much what trading is. So it's kind of interesting how I see so many people on Twitter and YouTube saying, oh, this company is trash, is junk. When isn't like every stock like that? It's all like, like trash, right? So we're just trying to trade price action and trade this stock also has a technical wick fill strategy. So this stock actually, if you look at the left, this has a lot of range, and this stock tends to make really bounces back towards a 50-cent area. So just speaking about that chart, I think this has set up, and they also sold a lot of tests, 34 million real-time PCR tests. And when it comes to bio stock, they often pivot. Remember ATNF? That used to be a bio stock, and they pivoted. So this is the thing with small cap. Oftentimes they pivot, release news, and that's how you see it nice moves up. And this stock also has a lot of other factors as well, but I don't want to spend too much time on one stock. So next one will be BLSH, bullish IPO. This one I mentioned in real time, the price action updates on the live chat, and people saw it as well, right? So looking at the price action right now, ideally I want to see over $70 hold. That's my current levels. I want to see over $70. And looking at the chart and the tape, I said in the live chat that was really heavy. The tape, there's a lot of selling going on, as you can see yourself as well. There's like a lot of red on selling going on. A lot of people, I think, anticipated this stock, as well as myself. I thought the stock would do better. I thought the stock would break out and hold over that key psychological $100 area. But when it comes to trading, I say every day, guys, trading, there's no guarantee. There's no 1,000% certainty. Otherwise, we'd all be, making billions every day, right? We just go all and throw everything in every single day and make billions of dollars every year. So trading is pretty much just uncertainty. That's pretty much the essence of trading. So you gotta manage your risk and just trade safe, right? So this one, BLSH, the factors didn't really change. They own CoinDesk Media, had a lot of $1 million in revenue. Peter Thiel play as well. Remember ATN? Peter Thiel is like a whale. And this stock also has over $3 billion liquid asset. There are a lot of more interesting factors for the stock. I'm going to be monitoring it. And ideally, like I said, I want to see over 70. But the best case scenario, you want to see over $100 for a confirmation. But yeah, this stock, we had a really bad sell-off. So there's a lot more stocks. Next one would be Tnxp. This one is going to be really interesting, guys, in the coming day. You really want to keep an eye on this. You watch this right now. Tnxp as an FDA catalyst. This stock had FDA approval actually of so this stock, treatment of fibromyalgia. I said in the previous video, if you check actually just last video, I talked about this stock with the FDA catalyst. Remember, guys, I said this stock you have to watch. And right now, this stock actually, the approval comes after the phase 3 clinical trial of about 1,000 patients showing significantly reduced pain scores. And on top of that, the CEO of the company is saying, the chief executive officer is saying that the FDA of this Tamya is the first treatment for fibromyalgia, represents a landmark achievement. So millions of people are going to help in terms of their pain. This stock is really low float as well. I think it's like 7 million float, 8 million float, very small float, combined with the fact that look at this range. So again, I don't want to sound like I'm too bullish on the stock, as anything could happen. Who knows, this stock could go, just like BLSH. But again, I think leaning towards the good price action on stock, so keep an eye on this stock, guys. Next one, TRNR. This one, I had a few people, I think like couple people tell me about this stock on Twitter to check it out. So I'm just looking at it, and it was really interesting. They had a really small market cap, 5.86 million market cap. Acquisition of Btai Tlry sports tech. Expected to have growth in terms of financial. This stock is in the fitness angle. I think, again, this is a sector I'm really bullish on. I say in every video, I try to share my opinions, just trying to help people. And remember, I talked about the beauty sector. I was bullish on that in the future. AI sector. And I even mentioned the like the digital, like the webtoon. I was also bullish on that. And this is another one I'm bullish on. Fitness sector. I think fitness, health is just going to improve, in my opinion, in terms of also beauty. I think as the years go by, this is a sector that's going to get more and more interest and more money, profit potential. Right? Because more and more people are focusing on health nowadays, especially after the pandemic, where, a lot of people suffered and they ended up, unfortunately, passing, right? So the stock, over $50 million projected revenue. Also has a massive range. Look at that technical chart, huge range on the stock as well. UK expansion. I think this stock also has partnerships in play. Germany's largest connected fitness company, sports tech. So this stock actually has Europe, Germany angle as well. And institutional support is growing as well if you look at the stock. So this is an interesting pick. Shout out to you if you mentioned this to me, right? I look at everything everybody says on Twitter and stock tweets, and actually every video is from you guys directly. So if you have any stocks, I'm telling you guys, don't be like, shy, or just tag me or message me, guys. I just, trying to help everybody, and we can all help each other, right? So next one, MVIS Microvision. This one has a 337 million market cap. Looking at this stock, actually has high borrow fees, short interest likely. The stock LiDAR solution as well is supported by NVIDIA Drive. Microvision Perception, enhanced LiDAR solutions. BlackRock owns a lot of these shares. So Microvision, I know this stock well in the past. It's a true story. I bought a lot. I bought a lot of this stock when that initial run up. You know, remember that time? This was like, I was like 5-6 years ago. I bought it like, what was it, like 15 cent, and then it made a massive move up. And I did not sell the top. It went all the way to, I think, what was it? Went up to 28. Wow. So this stock went up a lot. And this stock, I remember at the time, a lot of people were saying, comparing it to Microsoft. And again, if you saw what I just said a minute ago, the video connection and these large caps, you never know when these stocks are similar to LITR. That stock ended up ripping like 200%. Remember, what was that, a month ago or 2 weeks ago? So you want to add this to your watch list, guys. Really nice range on the stock. The thing though, I think the stock is higher float, which could be not as similar to LIDAR, because LIDR, I believe, had micro float, 5 million float. So the stock definitely, it's been on my watch list, I mean, actually for months now. And I know people keep telling me to check the stock out. And I'm just mentioning again for you guys, right? So next one, GNS. You already know, guys, GNS, really popular stock. And I've been bullish on it. I mentioned this stock at 50 cents and just ripping faced almost $2 after the video. And this stock, I'm still bullish on it, definitely. Look at this technical chart. This is a picture perfect. It's like getting really tight. And I really like those tight setups where it just looks like it's about to pop, like explode, right? And I made many videos on this, guys. If you're new to the channel, check out my other videos on GNS. I've been making probably 10 videos on it. And this stock, I want to emphasize again, I think, in my opinion, I think it should lean more towards the AI education, more as a company, rather than naked short meme type of GameStop type of social media play. Again, it's not bad, but in my opinion, that it just attracts more bears. And also the price action on these type of stocks I mentioned, like GameStop, AMC, is not really the best price action, right, in my opinion, compared to other stocks. So I really think this stock should lean more towards the AI education, because that's huge market potential, and as a company as itself, it could easily go towards the new highs, right? So technicals looking really good. That's also stock also has public-private partnership potential, such as engaging with governments and educational institutions. This is massively, increase their funding and grow their scale, right? And speaking about the naked short angle, the stock expected to file the naked short selling lawsuit actually within 10 business days. Positive developments as well in terms of the manipulation case and the RICO case. And this stock, again, like I said, it's just even just technical wise, it looks good. So when it comes to small cap, you don't really need to have serious news for a stock to go up. Oftentimes it just go off based off just technicals alone. So on top of that, you have this massive naked, the massive loss that side, and then the AI education angle on it, as well as a natural way up instead of like a meme type of squeeze way. Well, again, that could also be good too. Remember what you saw with Open. I remember what you saw with KSS, right, the other day, like Kohl's and Wendy's. So you got multiple factors for the stock, which I'm still surprised by why the stock is under $2. Honestly, I said many times, I think the stock should have been over 2+ by now, but it's really interesting. It's like still at that cheap range. So you got to keep an eye on this stock, Catalyst. Follow Kevin Malone, follow the CEO. They keep making posts every day as I'm reading them. And hopefully the stock goes better, because I know a couple of you guys still holding GNS, and I wish the best for everybody, right? So this stock, ideally you want to see those pivots, those quarter and interval pivots, and it looks really nice as well. I'm going to be watching it. So next stock will be BTAI, 79.77 million market cap. This stock actually has another big FDA catalyst as well, such as Tnxp earlier. I mentioned the video, right? Type C meeting, FDA Type C meeting, August 20th. So that's this week for potential label expansion. This stock is competing in a multi-billion-dollar industry as a small cap. And on top of that, the stock is dealing with lowering insurance costs for patients, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, dementia, PTSD. So pretty much, this stock has the potential to make big disruption, guys. I said in my previous videos, again, this is another sector I'm bullish on. Mental health. I think a lot of people in this world are suffering. I said in my previous video, like depression, anxiety, like bipolar, PTSD. And I think it's only going to get worse, unfortunately. And this is a sector that has huge potential. I'm telling you guys, like I've been seeing what's going on lately, social media, and especially the younger generation, right? In terms of mental, it's not, so we got to focus on this type of stuff. So, and also this one is actually a multi-day setup as well. Technical wise, looks good. So next one, we got to talk about the grass the cannabis, right? The weed stocks. Again, another sector I'm bullish on weed. I think is these prices are really have been bottoming out lately. Remember Tlry, Cgc, Msos, YCBD, FLGC, Cgc, Sndl. These are the main ones, the small caps, weeds that's been really having a nice price action last week or this month, right? And I'm telling you guys, I think this stock again, this sector again is really bullish. And this stock has many catalysts coming forward as well. And in terms of the cannabis stocks, if you look at what's been going on, they've been having more and more cash. If you've been following up with their earnings, remember CGC, their net loss now significantly from over $129 million to $41 million. And President Trump is in talks to reduce the stigma of cannabis. There's massive, powerful catalysts in that angle as well. And on top of that, you're seeing senators from all around America decriminalizing adult use of cannabis. And on top of that, there's a short squeeze element as well when it comes to these cannabis plays. Because they've just been getting shorted for months and months and months ever since the Biden administration. Remember that time during 2020? Remember, these stocks used to be way more expensive. Tilray, Aurora, cannabis. So these stocks been getting shorted. So it's just more rocket fuel, right, for the potential squeeze up. You got to keep an eye on CGC, Tilray, and all these weed stocks. Right? So next one would be Gevo. This is a multi-day setup. This one I think is higher float. And you really want to pay attention to the stock. 446, like a couple million market cap. This again has a short squeeze angle, green energy play. This stock, Gevo's Net Zero One project, has received a $1.46 billion loan coming from the US. And this stock also, if you look at the cash flow, nice cash flow. The stock had really high volume actually, really nice price action, which is why I'm mentioning it to you guys again. Gevo, keep an eye on this one this coming week for sure, right? Really interesting setup. Next one will be Btog, guys. Keep an eye on Btog. This is a Dogecoin type of play. This company expanding their digital asset for $40 million Dogecoin. Complete their $6 million private placement, as well as this stock also got NASDAQ compliance. Looking at the technical chart on Btog, it looks really nice technical wise. So look at this chart on the 15-minute time frame or the 1 hour time frame. This stock is a former super runner. This stock makes really big moves up actually. If you check the chart price action on the stock, it makes a really big move up. And this is also the cheapest Bitcoin miner in the market. So Btog is actually a really interesting pick. I'm going to definitely keep a close eye on this stock very closely this week. And guys, if you have any more stocks, write down in the comments as well, guys. I read all the comments, seriously. Next one will be Drug. 296.22 million market cap. This stock is reporting data for the epilepsy, right? This stock again is dealing with that depression type of mental sector, psychoplastogens. So this stock again is really interesting. Look at this chart setup. This reminds me of Tnxp, that type of more expensive stock, and then just makes some really multiple dollar type of runs. So this stock I'm going to be watching really closely. And this was a former black swan. I actually called this stock as a potential, what was it like last year? And it ran crazy. You could check yourself. This was one stock that changed many people's life, probably like ATNF. But this was bigger than ATNF. I think the stock went up. Went from $1 to $79. This is insanity, guys. I'm telling you, small cap. This is why I make videos. This is why I post every day. I'm just trying to inspire and help people realize the potential. But at the same time, I'll tell people about the risks, right? That's how you gotta manage risk and everything. So there's only like 2 more stock. Next one will be Verb. This one a lot of people know about as well. VERB, Verb. This again is a very big runner. And look at this technical setup. It's forming really nice pattern as well. So you really want to keep an eye on this stock. This stock is the first and only publicly traded Toncoin digital asset treasury company. Ton is the native token of the open network blockchain. It's already the #2 most active blockchain for NFT globally, behind Ethereum. So this stock, 1 billion plus users Instant Web3 distribution, strategic crypto reserve tied to blockchain that powers platform over billion users. So this stock, I'm saying, there's a massive potential, fundamental wise as well. And again, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. I seriously don't want anybody just blindly buying what I say or think that every stock I mention is going to go up, because it's not. And also, I don't want people thinking I buy every single stock I mention, either on Stock Trade or YouTube, because I don't buy every single stock I talk about. And actually, in reverse to that, I actually buy only a couple, right, every week. I don't buy like 100 stocks, right? So this one, 1.36 billion market cap, has really good potential. I'm going to be keeping an eye, really close eye on Verb for a potential big move up as well. So last one for the video will be Open, 2.3 billion market cap. This one, I put it last for a reason. A lot of people, I'm telling you, are really excited about this stock, Open. This stock, Paul Tudor Jones, $80 billion manager, purchased 2.5 million shares of Open 13F filing. On top of that, they're having a transition to a new CEO. Remember, the CEO used to be different, and a lot of people are excited about that new management. And I've been seeing some rumors online as well about crypto partnership potential as well, because this is like a digital real estate type of play, digital online. And I think a lot of shorts are underwater on this stock if you look at how the price action has been acting, especially since this is more of those trappier type of meme stocks that a lot of bears get overconfident. Remember that time, what was that stock? Redbox. I don't know if you guys were trading that time. This was like 4 years ago. You remember RDBX? That stock, a lot same type of situation. A lot of shorts got got trapped really badly, and that stock went from like $1 to like 21, I think, right? Or 30, 38. Those were good times. This stock also has an accelerating tape volume if you've been looking at the level 2, guys. So keep an eye on Open. And honestly think this reminds me of BMNR the other week. Remember, I talked about that in the video on Friday night, and then the stock just ended up gapping up crazy over the Monday morning. I think that stock went from, I made a video on it, like 50, you could check, it was like $55. And then Monday morning I woke up, it gapped up to like 60, was it 65? I'm outside right now, so I can't check. But I'm telling you guys, the hype is real for this one. And again, everything I say in my video is not financial advice. I don't want people FOMO. But I'm just trying to entertain. Just trying to, like entertainment, right? That's pretty much it, right? I'm just trying to share the opinions, trying to help people as well as just share my opinions. So again, if you're not part of the team, I recommend you join the team, guys. I do live streaming as well for people that want it. I had a lot of people already in the team, in the live group. I have like at least 50 people already. And I'm just trying to help people, seriously. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And this weekend, because it's going to be fun, guys. So us on SC, Stock Catch signing out, guys. Have a great weekend. And have a great night.